Morning, guys. So it is coming up on afternoon Sunday. Today is the 6th of August, and I just finished my last workout of week 2 of Shift Shop. So I got 1 week left, and then I'm going right into round 2, and then a week of hard labor with Sigi. So that's my goal. So I'm going to keep bumping my weights up each week, so I'm prepared to go strong the day after Labor Day. But anyways, I don't know how much weight I've lost in my second week. I lost 2.2 pounds in my first week. But this week I struggled. I'm going to be honest. It is not easy for me to stick to a workout program every single day, even for 3 weeks. It's just hard for me. No matter what program I'm doing, no matter how much I love it, and the dog is rolling around on the mat. That's what that noise is. No matter what I'm doing, no matter what program I'm doing, no matter what it is, I have a hard time sticking to it because, life happens. It happens to everybody. Nobody's life is perfect. My life is absolutely far from perfect. I struggle. I've struggled with emotional eating since I was 13. I've struggled with depression. I've struggled with anxiety. I've struggled with thoughts of suicide like 10, 15 years ago. But I've struggled with those things. I struggled with addiction, alcohol, marijuana, cocaine. I've struggled. I've been in domestic violence relationship. So, things are not always easy for me. A lot of people try to be on social media and pretend everything is great, peachy, wonderful, hearts, flowers, rainbows. And, that's honestly not reality. I would rather follow someone on social media that is real, that tells it like it is. And for me, I struggled. It started Friday. It was a struggle. I forgot my lunch at home on Friday, so I had to go get fast food. And Panda Express is like a serious thing for me that I love, even though I know it's not that good. It's something that I enjoy. And then I go there and I have a Mountain Dew, and it just snowballs from there. Friday night I had an ice cream sundae. Yesterday I had some Doritos. I had potatoes, which I know bloats me up and makes me feel horrible and gives me gut pain and gives me aches in my joints, but I still was doing it anyway. Instead of treating myself with one coffee with some coconut milk, I had 2 coffees yesterday with sugary creamer in it. What else did I have? I had more ice cream yesterday. I had a beer. It's fine to people to do these things in moderation, but for me, I can't do them in moderation. If I have it a little bit, I'm going to have more and more, and I can't stop myself. And that's the emotional eating part. If I'm not consistent on my Shakeology, that is honestly what happens to me. If I'm consistent on my Shakeology every single day, I don't have that problem. It gets rid of my cravings. It keeps me away from the coffee because it gives me energy. I just feel so much better. I have no joint pain. I have no gut pain. My swelling in my abdomen goes down. I posted a picture yesterday of my stomach, and it looked worse than it did on day 1 of Shift Shop after just literally 24 or 36 hours of not caring what I'm putting in my mouth. So today, dialing it back in. I'm not waiting until Monday. I'm not going to quit my round and try to restart on the 14th. I'm just going to keep going. I did 2 rest days instead of 1 this week, so I doubled up my workouts today. So I'm still 100% on track with my workout. I missed 2 core workouts because when I did doubles this Sunday and last Sunday, I didn't do core. So I've only done 2 core workouts instead of 4, but that's okay. I'm still getting in. I've got in the 12 workouts. So 3 speed 25s, 3 strength 25s, 3 speed 35s, and 3 strength 35s. So I'm going into week 3 strong. My mindset is back to my goals, what I need to do. And, I missed my miracle morning yesterday too. I usually get up at 7 on Saturday and get my reading done and do my positive affirmations. And I didn't do that. I let myself sleep till I wanted to. I said, I don't need to work out today, and skip my workout. Had some coffee, broke my intermittent fast early. So today, it's 10:30. I have a half hour left until I break my fast, which is cool. That works for me. But, it's hard sometimes. I'm loving the program. The workouts make me sweat like crazy. I burn 400 calories in 35 minutes. I feel great after I do it. I all week, Monday, except for Tuesday, Monday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, I hopped out of bed at 5 a.m. I did the dog is right here. I did my reading. I did my Bible. I read my positive affirmations. I had that while I was having my Energize. I was downstairs working out by 5:45. I got my lunch ready. Everything was great. And then Friday, I forget my lunch, and it all just snowballs from there. And you know what? I just need to keep that mindset that, you have big goals. You want to get down to a size 8. I don't have weight loss goals. Weight loss goals don't work for me. The scale lies. Obviously, I still step on the scale once a week, but that's just to measure my progress with my bloating. But to me, measurements and pictures tell more than anything else. So obviously at the end of each workout program I do measurements, I do progress pictures, and really evaluate what I've been doing. I'm not 100% following the meal plan. I'm going to be honest with you guys. The containers have stopped working for me. I've been using the container since 2014. So I've been doing that for 3 years. And, you do something for 3 years. Well, at 2 years, my weight loss plateaued. You do something for so long, it's going to stop working. So you're going to need to mix things up, try something new. And for me, doing this high fat, low carb, paleo type eating that I have made for myself has helped immensely. In May, I lost 15 pounds. Then I was on the struggle bus again. I was drinking again. I didn't do any of that in May. I was drinking alcohol to deal with stress at work. I was having health issues. I was struggling with my Beachbody business. Some people quit that I never thought would quit, so I was struggling. And obviously when I do that, I take it out by eating garbage, by having beer, by having a bottle of wine, by having some ice cream. That is how I cope, and I need to stop doing it that way. So no more. Instead, if I feel that way, if I want to have a beer, if I want to go have fast food, I'm not going to do it. I'm going to make sure I'm 100% prepared with my food. I'm going to make sure that if I'm feeling that way, if I'm at home, I'm going to go for a walk. I'm going to go read some personal development. I'm going to talk to my husband. I'm going to, because he knows, we've been together for almost 6.5 years. So he knows my cycle. I do really, really great for like almost 2 weeks. And then, something happens and I think life is worse than it really is. And I just let it all go. And it's horrible. And I don't know if anyone's commenting. I honestly can't see. I can see that there's people on, but I can't see comments. I don't know why it's like that on the computer, but I'm going live on my computer. But, he knows my routine. I do so well for whatever, 10 days, 12 days. And then, I let something derail me. Work has been stressful. I had to fire somebody for my first time. I'm going to have to do a whole bunch of interviews this week. I had to go through applications and resumes and figure out what people I want to interview. It's just a stressful time. So we're down a person. So we had 50 clients that we had to reassign to people. My caseload doubled. My manager took on a caseload. It's just stressful. People are angry. People don't understand when people get fired. You can't tell people they got fired. You just tell them they're no longer working there. So it's extra stressful to try to deal with that. So then all the other reps are stressed out because their caseloads go up by 5 to 10 people. And, the morale is just not as good as it used to be. When people get fired, there's usually a reason. There's stuff that they've screwed up. So we got to fix that. People are angry. People don't understand. It's just very, very stressful. But I'm trying to learn different ways to deal with my stress. Again, for me, it's go for a walk, read some personal development, go read my Bible, listen to some podcasts, talk to my husband, talk to my team, talk to my mom, whoever is around that I can talk to, I need to talk to, instead of saying, well, screw this, I'm going to go have some Doritos. Screw this, I'm going to just make myself a baked potato and just eat it, just throwing away all the progress I make, because I made a ton of progress this week and I kind of just threw it all away in one day. and I feel bad about myself, and that makes me more depressed, and I feel like a failure as a coach. I feel like I'm failing you guys because I'm not being a good example of healthy living and, coping is hard for me. And, I'm not the person that's going to put a big old front out. So what I do is I just don't really post anything personal on social media. No, I continue to post motivational stuff. Even though I'm not feeling it, I continue to post recipes, but the stuff about me, the personal stuff doesn't get shown. And then you guys don't want to follow me because, who wants to follow someone that's not genuine and that is just like everybody else? And I don't want to be just like everybody else. I want to be unique. I want to really help women that have been where I've been, because I've been in worse places than this. You guys all know my story, but it's a daily struggle. And I'm obviously going to share my daily struggle with you guys, and I need to share it more. I need to share my struggle and not be ashamed and not feel bad about myself because I'm struggling. But yeah, I'm struggling, guys, hardcore struggling. And, I'm just got to learn how to cope better. But this program, my mindset is a whole lot better now than it was 2 weeks ago. Even though I struggled for a day or two. I mean, today I'm right back at it, where in the past I would have just quit and said, screw this, I quit. I'm not doing this program anymore. I'll figure something else out to do in a week, and I'm just going to eat whatever I want for a week and not care and sleep in and keep self-sabotaging myself, because I am my worst saboteur. I'm my worst critic, and I just judge myself way too harshly. So, the program's great. The meal plan is fantastic. I have seen people lose like crazy amounts of weight following this meal plan. So you guys, don't follow my example of plateau person who eats high fat, low carb. That's just what I personally need. If you're new to this, if you're having problems struggling with your nutrition, this meal plan is amazing because it literally tells you what to eat for every single meal, Monday through Sunday. It tells you exactly a shopping list, exactly what you need. If your partner is doing it with you, your spouse, your boyfriend, your girlfriend, whatever is doing it with you, you just times it by 2 and double everything up, because it literally it puts out every single thing you need to eat for this program. I do follow it slightly, but again, I modify it for myself. I don't follow the container system. I know what I need to eat to fuel my body, and I know what I need to eat to get the results. I lost 15 pounds in 1 month by following this particular meal plan that I developed for myself. But portion control works. I love how this meal plan is, where it changes every week. While it cycles out some carbs every week and increases the fat, just to fuel our bodies. And that's really what we need. So that's it. That's my honest opinion of week 2. Moving on to week 3, and I am stoked for round 2, because I am going to do the next 4 weeks 100% to plan, 100% to my meal plan, 100% to the workouts, and I'm going to kick some dang butt. So have a great Sunday, guys, and I will talk to everybody soon. Bye.